The central bank reiterated their commitment to restore public debt sustainability through the debt restructuring process, highlighting as a potential milestone in the path towards attaining sustained growth in the economy. In its annual report for year 2022, the central bank called on all stakeholders to extend their support towards the implementation of essential reforms at this juncture to resolve structural hindrances that have rooted in the economy over the last 7.5 decades. The annual report of the Monetary Board of the Central Bank for the year 2022 was presented to President Ranil Wickremesinghe as the Finance Minister by Central Bank Governor Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe. According to Central Bank statistics, foreign and local debt that amounted to 18 trillion rupees in year 2021 rose by 9 trillion rupees to 27 trillion rupees in 2022. Government revenue in 2022 stood at 2 trillion rupees due to revenue enhancement measures, which is a 37.5% increase compared to 1.5 trillion recorded in year 2021. Expenditure for 2022, however, stood at 4.5 trillion rupees, which is a 27% increase compared to the 3.5 trillion expenditure recorded in 2021. Income from exports during 2022 stood at $13.1 million, while import expenditure during the same year was $18.3 trillion. According to the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, with a multitude of goals to be achieved under the IMF arrangement, restoring public debt sustainability through the debt restructuring process will be one of the key milestones in the path towards attaining a sustained growth in the economy. However, the Monetary Authority is of the view that debt restructuring could pose near-term challenges in the financial sector that need to be addressed proactively by the government and the central bank, thereby reinforcing financial system stability in the period ahead. Highlighting that policy measures and reforms implemented have yielded notable success so far, the central bank said the external current account deficit remained modest alongside the gradual accumulation of official reserves, thereby enabling the reinstatement of exchange rate flexibility from early March 2023. The central bank noted that the envisaged normalization of foreign exchange flows and the completion of debt restructuring process during 2023 and the sweeping reforms in the public sector are expected to pave way for the country's progress towards improved and sustainable economic prospects. The central bank said the socio-economic crisis reiterated the essentiality of data-driven policy-making, devastating implications of ad hoc policy experiments, crippling welfare impacts of myopic populist policies and the cost of policy delays, disregarding evidence-based policy analysis, well-established economic fundamentals and expert opinions. The bank noted that the general public and businesses at large had to bear the cost of a one-time adjustment of delayed structural reforms. Against this backdrop, the central bank called on the government, the central bank itself and all other stakeholders to extend their support towards the implementation of essential reforms at this juncture to resolve structural hindrances that have rooted in the economy over the last 7.5 decades. Central Bank adds that consistent and well-coordinated policies, including those outlined in the IMF-supported program, should be executed in a timely manner to avert another crisis in the period ahead.